Hi, my name is Masaku Star What's occurring? This is the channel where Jesus Christ rules. So, if you read in Revelations, I don't know where it is, but in Revelations it says that, I think it's 21 or 22, yeah. It says that if you, you know, take things or add things to this book, the things that that you know, if you do that, then these things that are written in the book will come upon you. And I remember when I woke up this morning, I remember that when I used to go to school, the pagan schools, that there was nits, and it says gnats, doesn't it, when it's talking about Pharaoh in is it Exodus? Yeah, in Exodus it talks about gnats and flies and I mean those are sort of things that are plagues, and I used to go around certain people's houses and there's got that big one fly just flying around, and you may get them in shops as well. And I know a lot of people don't look into this type of thing, but they just carry on and go about the business and that. But it's if it's written and you're reading your Bible in the Word, you can't ignore the factor. Do you know what I mean? There's gnats. Do you know what I mean? Just pure gnats. Just you got nits in the hair, flies all over the place. And I remember the chicken pox as well. Chicken pox was something that I had the once. I think it was once. I don't know. I can't remember. But I remember having sores and stuff like that. These things are written in the Bible. So if you can, if you can see, obviously these things get handed down to generations. Obviously, we can't talk about our grandmas, say, because obviously you can see that they haven't got it. They're in old age. But when we get it, then obviously somebody else has had it previous to us, like our parents. Do you see what I mean? And I'm not turning around and saying that my grandma or grandmas didn't have it, but I'm going down to the closest to, if you see what I mean. Um, and so obviously when you start thinking about going back there, what's the point of going back there? Don't go back there. Don't go back to whoever it is that you've left, because they're just going to treat you bad. And God is there to comfort us and to give us what we need. But like I say to you, do you know what I mean? These things are described in the book and people are getting these things, and, it's not worth going back to those things for at the end of the day. And there is more things in that Bible that, I've seen other people have in my family. Okay? So just stay away from those things, guys. And keep your kids, your children safe from other children as well. Because when we start to join in their things, okay, when we start hanging around with them, we're actually joining in their sin. And that's the reason why the gnats just jump from head to head. Right, or it goes in clean hair. You know, if you got a generational curse, you could wash your hair 20 times a day, you're still going to get it. So just keep yourself separate and holy, because God's holy. Bye, guys.